deliver personalized and counseling services that enable our clients to make informed decisions and to achieve financial freedom and success. Who doesn't want success? You work hard and you want to be successful. You want to see what you do with your money, right? Well, we're here to help you with that. We're committed to actually creating a positive impact in your community by fostering financial literacy and providing access, tools, and resources that are necessary to build a better financial future. Now, why are we here? And why are we on this platform? And why are we talking about finances and literacy and all that stuff? Well, the system, the education system of this country actually fell short in educating most of its population and its citizens on finances and financial literacy. So we're here to solve that problem. Okay, so almost 35% of Americans right now have poor credit. And that's not me saying it. That is a statistic done by Experian since March 2022. Now, it's 2023 and it's a year later. So you could imagine there's probably more added to that role, okay? 22% of Americans have no FICO score. What does that mean? Well, it means that a whole lot of people still don't trust banks, and they don't trust credit, and they don't trust credit cards, okay? And they go to the multi-service places to pay their bills, and they still use checks at the check cashing and the checkout places. I see people in front of me still signing checks at the cash register, okay? So these people have no FICO score, and they probably don't even know what it is. 25% of low-income Americans do not know how to improve their credit either. They don't even know how to start. 11% of Americans have credit scores of 550 or lower. Well, what causes this? As we said before, it has to do with a lack of overall education throughout the standard American system. And also a lot of predatory lending. We went through that a few years ago with the housing crisis, okay? Predatory lending. The systems and education of Up You Go actually reverses that and empowers the masses to take control of stability and to escape debt for good. Now, we have two samples here in front of us, if you can see. It's purchasing a home and purchasing a car. These are two things that I had to do when I wanted to get started again. And remember, I mentioned to you that I did purchase a home, but I couldn't purchase it really because I didn't have any credit. I had to have two people with credit, actually with a history as well, to purchase my home for me. And also someone to purchase my car for me. So again, these instances do happen and they're very embarrassing. For instance, you have a credit scoring of 560 versus 740. The power that the credit score of 740 has is tremendous, okay? You're able to purchase one home for half the price that you would purchase if you have a credit score of 560. And the same thing goes for the car. You're able to save in interest rate alone over $12,000. Now that alone can purchase another car, or it could be a down payment on a house. Okay, so this is the power that you have. Before I talk about the solution, I want to also talk to you about the fact that there are 5 components to your FICO score, which is part of the solution. You need to know this information. All right, inquiries takes up 10%. Revolving or installment credit takes up another 10%. 15% has to do with how long you've had your credit, the amount of time you've had that card or that amount of credit. 35% has to do with on-time payment. How do you pay your bills? And of course, another 30% has to do with how you use the credit. So everything revolves around your money, managing and budgeting your money, okay? The solution for this problem is education. And we here at Up You Go, we have an ecosystem that actually helps you to leverage the power of financial literacy and technology to promote financial security and stability. And this helps Americans break the bonds of debt. We want to share this with you tonight so that you can share this with your family and continue to break those bonds. So how do you get into this and how do you get to help your family? Well, you get to do it by becoming a member of Up You Go, just like I did. Okay, and just like a lot of others on this call did, they took the leap of faith and they became a member. When you become a member, it gives you access to a suite of financial literacy. That means you have tools in there, you have information in there, just like if you were going to college, you have information on building your credit, business planning, how to do email marketing, etc. Okay, it's like if you went to Costco's, you can't get it unless you're a member. You might have a guest pass, but guess what? If you want to go back, you got to be a member. So we are like that. This is the Costco of financial literacy. Up You Go members also get access to Score Up, Funda, and all our future plans, and it is just for $129 annually. Annually, okay? So take advantage of our membership because we have all these services that we want to offer you in that membership. We have, as we mentioned before, the rehab of personal credit. We have business funding for small business owners who are having a hard time getting business credit for several different reasons, which I wouldn't mention right now, but there are several reasons, which will come up later. We also have entity formation. If you have a business and you want to define it, you have entity formation, web development and marketing services. If you want to establish commercial credit as well, and if you want to plan and budget and save for your future legacy, for your future successes and endeavors, we also have that. We have state-of-the-art budget up platforms. Okay, we have a business planning and marketing services, and we have a full-scale CRM for marketing and sales. Now, when you requires certain things of it, and the small business person may not know all of them. Well, we have what we call a success gap, and that will walk you through everything to get you compliant and funded. We help you fund and grow your business, and we use over 150 plus data points, as I mentioned, with our AI system to walk you through. It will review all your financial metrics as a business person. Okay, it will have you, you increase your visibility, and it will help you with the funding that you need and acquire the clients that you need, because you'll be able to access the funding to get more products or to increase your clientele or whatever. Okay, this platform will cost you $23.99. Now, this is a value of over $11,000 for most businesses, but here it only will cost you $23.99, and we do have options because we know things happen and budgets are tight. So we do have an option of 3 months and 6 month installments if you're interested. Now, we have other upcoming services. One of these I could take off the list. We already arrived in this merchant services. We have loans for those of you who want to have a personal loan that may want to help you with other things like maybe student loans or whatever. We also have for businesses payroll solutions that they may need to help with employees, tax technology, and there's so much more. As we mentioned, this is a company that teaches you. So there's lots of financial literacy information included in our platforms. Okay? So with that, I hope you got what you needed. I heard what you needed to hear. Our services are here for you, and we're very excited to share it with you. I know I was very excited when it was shared with me. So I didn't hesitate, I didn't wait. And I hope that you here listening tonight, our guests will be just as excited as I was, and that you will take it to mind. If you have any questions, please feel free. But that is the end of the first part, and I'm going to relinquish the mic to someone else who is coming on that is really great at this. He's really knowledgeable. He too is a family man. He too loves to help people. He too has had brick and mortar businesses and has worked in corporate America. But guess what? He loves most of all. He loves to help. He loves to share. He loves to have fun, and he loves to make money. None other than Mr. James Moreno. Come on board, sir. The mic is yours.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you see me?
Yes.
Can you feel me? Let's have fun, guys.
We're about to.
Let's have fun. My name is James Moreno. I'm going to give you guys some information. We're going to go through this very quickly. I'm going to educate. I'm going to entertain. We call it edutainment. So I'm going to ask that you guys play along with me. Let's have some fun while we're here. Let's make the most of our time. So the first thing I like to do, if you are a guest, please do me a favor and put in the chat the number 1 and who invited you. Can you do that for me, please? In the chat, we'd like to know who invited you, and if you're a guest, can you put a number 1 for me before I get started? Then I'm going to tell you my story very quickly. I talk fast. I'm from New York. I'm a New Yorker. I live in New Jersey, but I go with it fast. Can you tell me, please, who invited you if you were invited? Take a moment, put it in the chat if you know how. Let us know who that is. I'm going to give you guys another few seconds. She gave you all the information about the things that you may want, stuff that people need. Now I'm going to ask you a question. How many people you think have their credit that is challenged, that is less than perfect? I got to tell you, on the average, you put a circle of 5 people together, you're going to get 2 to 3 people. So there's plenty of people that need this help. That's an opportunity. We're going to be talking about opportunity. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. You can give you some information, but let me just get in detail. I will not take long, I promise. So I had a martial arts school for 20 plus years. I had 3 different locations, had over 200 students. Doing well, life was great. You know, we're all taught how to make money, but financial literacy is a different conversation. Financial literacy is how to protect your money, how to duplicate your money, how to multiply your money, and how to make sure that you keep it. That's not taught. That's not taught in school. We're taught to make money. Our parents say, hey, go to school, get good grades, share that information, go get a good job, and make your money. That's it. But what happens when life happens? People mention when life happens. I help a lot of people, and this is what it is when life happens. People get divorced. People get separated. People have illness. People have death in their family. Then there's COVID. Then there's the recession. I can go on and on and on, and you guys have probably been through that, know somebody who's been through it. So many people need our help. That's the bottom line. We're talking about opportunities. She told you about the services. She told you that we help people with rehabilitating their credit. She told you we help people receive business credit so they can grow their business and scale it to the levels of freedom, God willing. She told you about the services that, what else do we have? We have a CRM, we have merchant services, we have many services that help many, many, many people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get into the opportunity and how you can create money by sharing information. So I want to ask you something. I want you to realize what is it that we're doing tonight. We're sharing information. You don't need to be the expert. Okay? There's many benefits with us. You're going to become a Fintech consultant with us. We're going to help the community. We're going to teach you how to help the store down the block from you, who's probably suffering, not telling you a little bit about me again. I had a martial arts school for 20 years. I used my personal credit. I bought a building that cost $500,000. I had 2 different locations. I used my personal credit for everything. I was doing great. Then I got caught in the recession of 2008. Many people don't know what that is. Many people were in school. They had no idea their parents were paying their bills. Well, I wasn't paying my parents weren't paying my bills. I was paying my own bills. And things happened. And so when that happened, a lot of people had bought homes they couldn't afford. And so the government was bailing out the companies and the banks, but was not bailing out the people. So these people had to make budget cuts. What do you think the first thing they cut? They cut their kids' martial art classes, which put a damper on my business. We're going to teach you how you can help your local community. We're going to teach you how you can earn, learn, and grow through our compensation plan. We're going to get into the numbers, okay? I'm about numbers, guys, so we're going to get into it right away. Not only that, we have a program, it's called the UCPA, United Credit Professionals of America, where you can get certified. So if you decide that you want to join our company, okay, you're going to not only become a member, you're going to get certified as a coach. You're going to become a product of the product, free access to score up at 50% off all other platforms. I'm going to get into that because some people come here because they have a business, but their business is not doing well. I speak from experience. I don't speak from anywhere else. So people come in here and they say, wow, you know what, I need to make some extra money. Maybe I can do this on the side. This is going to be our conversation. We're going to teach you how to build a residual passive income while helping other people. Okay, and we're going to show you the sales and marketing tools that we have. We're going to touch on that just a little bit if we can. So let me talk to you about the 5 ways we get paid. You see 4 bullet points here, but there's actually 5. So if you want, get a pen and paper, because again, I talk fast. Get a calculator if you want. You might want to do some calculations. You want to see about financial freedom. That's going to be our conversation. Time freedom. Because right now, see, when I had my business, I had a martial arts group for 20 years. I also owned a gas station. I was not free. I didn't own my business. My business owned me. I was the guy who showed up at 6 in the morning, 5 in the morning to clean the floors in my martial arts school and clean the mirrors before the students came in at 6 in the morning. Then they would leave, and then I would start working on my billing and my marketing for the rest of the day. Then I would teach the classes, do the sales, and then close at night. It's 10 o'clock at night. Many people live that life. And I paid everybody before I got paid. We're going to talk about budgeting. We're going to talk about what it costs to run a business. My business, my last location cost me $500,000. My monthly bill was $10,000 a month. That was between mortgage, insurance, employees, inventory, incidentals. It went on and on and on. Utilities. I'm going to show you something that's completely different that is an absolute great opportunity. So let's talk about the 5 ways that we get paid. Okay, so somebody, Queen. Hey, Queen, I'm going to use you as an example today. Okay, edutainment, you like that one. Okay, I was just looking at the chat very quickly. Let's go over it. So we have one that's not on there, but let me talk about the 4 that's there. We have 30% direct commission, 7 levels override commission, performance rewards for building your business, and a fast start bonus. Dario is here. I think he's got a message for somebody. Let's start. Let's get into this. So she mentioned to you about the membership. This is how you get started. It's like a Costco. It's like a BJ's membership. It's like a Sam's membership, right? Everybody gets those memberships. You go into the store, you get things on discount. You never get rid of your membership. I have a BJ's and a Costco membership. And when I go to the store and they say, hey, it's time to renew, there's no question. It's paid automatically. So this membership that we sell is $129. The company's going to give you $75 of the $129. If you do the math on your calculator, it's 58 point something percent, nearly 60% commissions. Here's the number. Let me give you a number. What if you did 10 of these in a month? You make $750 on your spare time. What I'm going to talk to you about is making money on spare time, part-time, around your busy schedule. As you learn, as you grow, you can decide if you want to give your job back to the world, because what we're looking for is people to start off part-time, learn the business, and if they want to go full-time. I am full-time, and let me tell you, it has completely changed my life. So back to this, $75, you do 10 to $750. Some people do not make $750 a week. This is around your busy schedule. What if you did 100 in a year? Listen to this carefully. You did 100 in a year, a few this month, a few next month, a few in a few months, whatever. $7,500. But next year, when they renew that membership, you're not there. It's another $7,500. That's one way to get paid. Think about that. Start doing the math, guys. Then I'm going to get into it. Now, she mentioned to you about our product, Score Up and Score Up Plus. This is where you get your credit rehabilitated where you can get back on track, not you, but your customers. And by the way, if you decide to take advantage of the opportunity and become a consultant with us, you get the service for free. So you're saving $79 a month. But of the $79 a month, you get 30%. That's $23.70. Now, if somebody decided to do it 3 or 6 months, you still get 30%. And if they decided to do Score Up Plus, which is $99 a month, you get nearly $30. Let's do some math again. What if in a month you got 10 people to get that service? That's $300 a month that you're going to get on top of the upfront because they're buying the membership and they're paying the first month. So you made 100, you made 1,000. You made 1,000 there. And next month you're going to make a minimum of $300 a month. So let's talk about residual money for a second. Everybody understands residual bill, right? Y'all see my phone? I went to the store one time. I talked to the people for about, I don't know, 45 minutes. I got the phone. I never saw them again. But every month, this bill is paid. The same as my utilities, the same as my gas, the same as my mortgage, the same as the food I buy. There's no question it has to be done. This is residual. It's repeating. It's month after month. What we need to survive, what we need to have a freedom of life is residual income. What we're showing you in front of you right now is residual income. So if I had $300 a month coming in just for this part, guess what? I'm paying my utilities. I'm paying my internet bill. If I can pay that, see, many people have a second job because they can't afford their bill. And so now they take away more time from their life to go out and make that money so they can live a life. They're not really living a life, but so they can pay their bills. Guys, we have but one life. You're not meant to work 24 hours a day. Your job is to find a way to create an income that will free you so you can live the one life that you live. My conversation with you is that. It's about life, okay? You guys are a little older than most, so when I talk to you, I've already experienced many things in life. I'm talking to you about residual income. Let's go back to the numbers, okay? I don't want to get carried away. $99 a month, it's score up, you're going to get nearly $30 a month. You can do 10 this month, you can do 10 next month. You can do 5 next month, you can do 10 the month after. But that $300, that $30 a month, over how many you do, comes month after month after month, the same way I pay for my cell phone bill month after month after month. I hope that makes sense to you guys. Now, she also mentioned to you the product that we have for business owners, which is the Funder product, which helps the companies scale up their business and be able to do more with their businesses because many people are just surviving, right? That product costs $23.99. That payment for you is $719.70. I told you you would have to sell 10 of those score ups to get, what was it, $300 a month? This is a one-time payment of $719, or you have to sell 10 of the memberships to get $750. Here's one sale. I just spent one whole day talking to as many people as possible to get one sale, and some people don't make $719 in a week. What if I did two? What if I went crazy and did 5? There's no cap here, guys. I'm rounding it off for you, but 5 sales at $719.70 is nearly $3,600. You can do that in a week. Some people don't get paid that in a month. Okay, and you're helping these people build their businesses. Now they can also pay it in 3 months or 6 months, which you're going to get that money over time, so you get almost $300 a month for the next 3 months. Hey, that's okay with me. I don't need it all at once. If I can help somebody and they have to make it in payments, that's fine. But guess what? I'm also benefiting because I know I have that money coming in month after month after month. My conversation with residual income and time freedom. Okay, here we go. Let's have some real fun. I don't know if Dario's here. I know Queen Beatrice is here. So Queen, I'm going to put you at the top of this. I need you to understand right here. This is you, Queen. You're getting 30% of everything that we taught you because you're going to get training and support. You're not doing this on your own. You don't need to know anything. What was the first thing I said? We're sharing information. Hey, you're in business. You want to look at this to help your business grow and maybe get some funding? Fantastic. We share the information. Hey, you're interested in making some extra income? Come to my event tonight. You're sharing information. We're not asking you to do more than that. So, Queen, here we go. You're at the top, right? You're making 30% of everything you do. You go ahead and tell Jesse. Jesse's in here on that next level. I know you don't know Jesse, but let's just assume Jesse's your friend. Jesse's making 30% on everything they do. But guess what? Jesse made $1,000 the first month. Maybe you helped them, maybe you didn't. Guess what they gave you? 20% of that. So you made an extra $200. You didn't do anything. Jesse went ahead and told Dario, and Dario told me, we're at this level. We're making 30%. We're good. We're happy. Hey, let's go talk to people. We get excited. Let's say we went crazy and we made another $1,000 each. No problem. We're happy. You get 20%. So you're making $200 on two of us. That's two, that's four, that's two, that's six, plus your own 1,000. In the math, guys. See, these are different ways that we get paid. And at the first three levels, you get 20% of whatever you do. And you might know the first row. You might maybe know the second row. You probably don't know the third row. And I guarantee you, you don't know these people down here. But are you okay getting paid off somebody you didn't know? Or not off somebody, but because you helped somebody, because you helped me get started, Queen, because you helped Dario get started, because you helped Jesse get started. We helped other people. It was because you made the decision to come on board. Are you okay with getting paid off people you don't really know? I know I am. I hope you are, because that's what we're talking about. And again, the conversation is time freedom. See, because right now, most people get paid when they trade their time for money. That's called a job. And they only pay you enough you don't quit, and you only work hard enough so you don't get fired. This is an opportunity to change your life, to change your family's life, to change the trajectory of everybody that is touched because of you. You understand what I'm saying? I'm getting excited. It's my New York in me. Okay? Now, performance ranking rewards. This is amazing. Help some people, right? We're talking about building teams. We're talking about helping people. And it goes anywhere from $25 a month extra to $150,000. On top of that, there's rewards, everything like apparel and laptops and rings and cars and mortgages. That goes on and on and on. But let's talk about this number. This is a monthly bonus. Now, if you have a job, I work for American Express, and we had a yearly bonus, and I think it was a couple of $100. I think. I don't remember. It was that long ago. Some of you weren't born. I'm talking 1980s. But most jobs have a yearly bonus. And I have a friend who makes maybe $2,000 a year as a bonus. That's pretty good. But what if you can make $3,000 a month as a bonus? This is coming in month after month after month as we continue to grow and help people. Let's have some fun. You guys ready? Let's have some fun. Let's suppose you're a regional director. Now, I told you how you make money off the membership. I told you how you make money off the products. I told you and showed you how you can make money by helping other people get started. And as you start to build your team and help your team grow, there's another bonus, which we call the performance and rewards. So let's assume that you're a regional director and you get $3,000 a month. Now, does anybody have a mortgage that's $3,000 or more, or a rent? Your rent is paid. What if your rent or more, excuse me, is $2,000? So now your mortgage is paid, and maybe your car payment is paid, and maybe your utilities paid. And you know what this means? You don't have that second job. You're not out there. There's people I know who work all day a full-time job, who are professional, and then they go out at night and they drive Uber because they need to pay the bills. Because some of them still have student loans that they're paying off. I know people like that, and probably you do too. And they got to go get that extra money. And you know what's missing? Their family is missing them. Here's the conversation we're having. Not only their family, suppose they don't have a family. Maybe they have a passion. Maybe they want to write a book. Maybe they want to sing a song. Maybe they want to cook. Maybe they want to do something else. I was a martial arts instructor. Maybe they want to take martial arts classes. Maybe they can't because they got to pay their bills. Now your life is given back to you. And it starts at 25 and it goes all the way to 150. So let's use another number. Just, you know what? We're gonna dream. Let's dream. Okay, let's go. Not even dream. Let's make a dream a reality. What if you became an assistant vice president, $7,500 a month? No. Become a vice president. $15,000 a month. You're paying your bills. You can go on vacation, come back, and don't worry about what you spent because there's another check coming that's gonna cover this. See, most people go on vacation, and when they come back, they got the debt of everything they spent. Here, that money's waiting for you again. and you can take a month off. Once you get to these levels, and you can, it's again what we do. We can work from anywhere. You're not stuck behind a computer. You're not stuck in your home. You can work from your cell phone. It's pretty amazing. But let's suppose you're doing that 15,000. All your bills are paid. You're probably saving some money. You're probably saving for your kids' tuition, so they don't have to pay. Maybe you're gonna teach them how to do this, so one day they don't have to give their resume to nobody. Answer me. I'm giving you the number. Is it gonna be easy? It's gonna take work. It's like going to the gym, right? You can't just sign up and expect to have a six pack. You got to do the work. It's whatever you do. A professional athlete, they make millions of dollars. But guess what? They've been training since they were in regular school, all the way through high school, through college, and then they got to work their butt off to stay up and make it to the major leagues or whatever it is, right? So this takes work, but you have training and support to do all of this. I just gave you some numbers. I gave you some ideas. I want you to go ahead and dream. I want you to go ahead and manifest. I want you to go ahead and say, I'm lucky that I'm here tonight hearing this information, because there's no job out there that's giving you this information. Okay? Here's the last way we get paid. I gave you 4 ways, which was the $75, which was the 30% for the services, which was the overriding residual for help, for bringing people on, the percentage, and then I show you if you help other people, the monthly bonus. Now we say this, help some people get started. Can I tell you how to make a quick $1,050? Who's interested in making? Put a 1 in the chat if you like to make a quick $1,050 inside 30 days, maybe in a week, but at least in a month. Who would like to make $1,000? Can you put a 1 in the chat? Just do that for me real quick. I appreciate that. Can we get some ones? Okay, so how do you make $1,050? You say the information. You simply ask people, and we'll teach you what to say, what to ask. Hey, are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Is that you? Are you tired of working over 40 hours and having no money? Are you tired when the month is over, there's no money left before the month is over, that you're borrowing from somewhere else? Hey, are you sick and tired of that not paying off your credit card in full? That's the question. Of course I am. Can I show you something? Of course you can. Somebody gets involved. The first person you make $100 for. The second person, they'll give you $200 for. Then it goes on, $225, $255. Get 5 people excited. Talk to 5 people who are hungry. I'm sure there's 5 people who are sick and tired of being sick and tired. Who are tired of getting up and somebody telling them when to go to the bathroom, when to have lunch, when to get sick, when not to get sick. Many people go to work, they call in sick when they're not, and when they're sick, they go to work. It makes no sense to me, guys. Let's get rid of that. 5 people gives you $1,050. But you're great. Let's just suppose you're excited. And you go, oh, what if you get 10 people? See, there's no limit to what we do. $2,100. Now, I showed you 5 different ways. Add those up, a little bit here, a little bit there. Be excited about being trained. Be excited about us supporting you. See, we can do that for you. That's why we're here. So, here, let me give you the cost of my last 3 businesses in martial arts. No, I'm going to go 4. I owned a gas station too in the city, 24 hours, back in the late 80s to mid 90s. Then I got into martial arts and I opened up a school and I ran 2 businesses. Most people have 2 jobs. I ran 2 businesses at the same time. 6 to 2 hours at my gas station, just going over everything. Then I would leave, pick up my daughters, take them home. They were little kids. Now they're grown-up ladies. And then after that, I would go to my martial arts school and teach classes all night. Don't ask me how I did it. I guess it was the beauty of being young. My investment for my last 3 locations, my first one was $10,000. It was a little itty-bitty place. The mirrors were falling off the walls. It was a mess. My second location cost me $25,000 to come in. My third location cost me $500,000 because I bought the building. I don't care what business you do. You can be a landscaper. You could be cutting grass. You need to buy a lawnmower. You need to buy a blower. You need to buy a rake. You need to buy garbage cans. You need to buy a truck to carry the stuff in. Then you need insurance for that. I don't care if you're selling pizza on the corner. You need to buy the cheese. You need to buy the dough. You need to buy the sauce. You need to buy the napkins. The cost of this business is one time $289. When I had my martial arts software that told me what was the rank of the child, did it make their payment. Did they show up to class? I pay $4.99 every month. There was no way around it. And I did that for 20 years. $289 one time. This is the cost of a weekend with your family going away. This is less than an airline ticket. Go to a theme park, Great Adventures, whatever is around you. What are you going to spend for one day? And you got a family of 4, 2 kids and you and your wife, or you and your husband. What are you going to spend? What are you going to spend? Tell me about it. Ladies, what do you spend for your lashes and your hair and your nails to be done? Tell me. Tell me. I'm giving you value. What if 289 could change you from living in an apartment building where there's people next door on top of you, underneath you, and could get you to a place where you could buy a home and you have a yard for your kids and your dog? Tell me, can you see the value? One time, 289. The cost of doing business is $99 a month. I told you my monthly cost was $10,000 in my last location. Rent, utilities, insurance, incidentals, employees, inventory. Goes on and on and on. This is $99 a month as a business expense. There's no contract. You can use this whenever you want. But here's the good thing about it. That $99, let's make it go away. How can we do that? Remember I told you about getting 5 people that you make 1,050? The moment you get 5 people, it doesn't have to be all in one month if you can't do it. You can get 2 in one month, 3 in the other. It doesn't only have to be people who want to do the business. It could be customers. It could be a combination of both. It could be 5 customers or 5 people who want to do the business. But when you get 5, and as long as you have 5, that monthly cost is gone. I could never get rid of my monthly cost. Now, you get 5 affiliates, you made 1,050. Let's do some quick math. I'm a person about numbers. You paid $289 to get in, you made 1,050. You're $750 in the black, and you got rid of the monthly cost. Guys, this is a self-development program with a compensation plan attached to it. We're going to teach you how to market. We're going to teach you how to be a leader. Maybe you're a leader now. We're looking for leaders. Okay? We're going to give you all of this training. You go to college for 4 years, you're going to come out, and you got a widow waiting for you. I have 3 girls graduated college. One was on a scholarship. The other 2 were paying off their bills over 10 years, still paying for tuition. One's a nurse and one is a headhunter. They're professionals, but they're still paying tuition. Because dad wasn't able to get it for free for them. Did the best I could. But here's a way that you can learn, and as you're learning, you're earning. Okay? This is upfront. You make it right away. You get 5 people. We teach you. You share the information. You learn from us. The information, the program is free for you. So what are you getting for this $289? Let's get rid of the $99. Let's get rid of the cost, because if you get 5 people, you're free. But what are we offering you? Personal credit rehabilitation. You're going to get your own website with your name on it. You're going to have a virtual office. Customer service is not only for you, but it's for your customers. You need help? Go to customer service. Plus, we support each other. The money that you get paid with us is weekly, direct deposit. You work from a Monday to a Sunday because this is hybrid. You do it from the comfort of your home, your car, part-time around your busy schedule. Somebody says yes, they get involved. It happens between a Monday and Sunday. That next Thursday, that money's in your bank account. We give you what we call a CRM, which is a customer relationship management service, which you can keep track of all of the people that you talk to. You can send them letters. You can send them text messages. You're going to work smart and not hard. I'm actually doing a training at 9 o'clock tonight about a CRM. I just went over the bonuses, the commissions, and the rewards. The training events we have that are nationwide. They're all over the place. They were just in New Jersey. We're going to be in Detroit and Puerto Rico coming up soon. Plus, our training is recorded, so no matter what your schedule is, there's always a training that you can get into. We will support you. Now, here's the best part. This is the write-off. If you're not a person who's ever been in business, let me teach you something very quickly. The laws of taxes were written by business people. Why? Because they get the biggest advantages. The person in business pays between 18 and 20% in taxes on their income, where an employee pays 30 to 33%, meaning an employee will work 4 months for free towards the taxes. But as an independent entrepreneur, you got write-off. So the entry of this business, it's a write-off. You go out to lunch with some friends and talk about the business, it's a write-off. You go away on vacation, you speak to the person in the hotel about your business, it's a write-off. You buy a suit or a dress or ladies' shoes and get your hair done, get your nails done, it's a write-off. Your cell phone bill, it's a write-off. Your internet bill, it's a write-off. 10%, is it 10%? I think it's 10% of your home or wherever you live, that rent is a write-off. As you ride around, if you have a good accountant, your mileage, it's a write-off. Guys, pay $289.99 a month for 1 year. Quick math, 1,200, about 1,300 bucks, and you can write off over $5,000 if you did nothing. That's just some nuggets there. But more important than all of that is the opportunity to make an impact on people's lives. Income is great, impact is better. So you have an opportunity to make an impact on people's lives, people around you, for yourself. And that's why we're here tonight. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick second because I think I'm pretty much done here. And I'm going to ask somebody to give me a quick testimony, if that's okay. And I'm going to ask Miss Sylvia Robinson. Miss Robinson, are you available? I know I didn't ask you before. I know I'm catching you off guard. Can you unmute yourself? We're just going to ask for a quick testimony. Okay, maybe she can't hear me. How about Miss Cat? Miss Cat, are you available to give us a quick testimony? It's very short, a minute or so. Just tell us how you feel about this company and what it's done for you.
Sure. Good evening, everyone. Welcome. My name is Kat. I was born in Colombia, actually, and I moved to the States when I was a baby. And the reason I say this is because I was diagnosed with cerebral palsy. Why do I say this? Not because I want people to feel sorry for me. As a matter of fact, I just want to show you guys that poor credit affects everyone. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, or what you believe in. When you have poor credit, there's not much you can do about it. Once, a while back, I met someone who introduced me to this amazing company. And to this day, I have to be thankful because I was able to get the car that I wanted. I have that extra income coming into my home. Now I can, yes, I still work full time, but this is something that I do extra, and soon I'm praying that this is going to be my retirement, and that's what I'm looking forward to. So it works. It's not easy. You have to work it, but it's worth it.
Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you giving us that. And that's coming from somebody who come into the business and supported 100% by us. And that's what we're going to promise you. We're going to support you. So here's the question. I know you have some people here. Queen, I saw that you made some notes there that you said, yes, it's to pay off your car. I'm glad that you're excited about it. So we have three types of people. Those who say, hey, man, tell me what I need to do. Where do I sign up? I'm ready. Then we have those people, hey, you talk kind of quick. I have a few questions. No problem. We love people with questions. It tells us you're interested. Okay, and then there's people who say, you know what? I need the service. My credit is bad. My time is busy. I'm not ready to get into something else, but I can refer something to you or somebody to you. We're going to ask that whichever one it is, immediately call the person. We're going to get off right now. Call that person back. I'm expecting some phone calls, please. Call that person right away. Find out what you need to find out to make this happen for you. Okay, and if whatever your question is, whatever your obstacle is, allow us to help you. With that being said, guys, I'm going to get out the way. We're going to end this right here. We're going to stop the share. We're about to go into training. I want to thank you so much for your time. Have a great evening. God bless. Take care.